Saturday night sectional semis, a thriller in 6A. LN led Cathedral midway through the fourth, but Chandra Sissel in for the score, 35-35. This game went into overtime. LN had the first possession in the extra period, their first field goal attempt of the season. How about Connor Benson from 30 yards out? That's good. So they put points on the board, but only 3. So a chance for the Irish to win it on their possession on 3rd and goal. Quincy Keller over the middle. Luke Somm squeezes it, and that is a touchdown, and that is the game winner. The Irish survive with a 41-38 win. They'll take on Lawrence Central in the sectional finals next week. And that's how we start our final Friday football frenzy of October. Thanks for joining us. I am Brad Brown. Michael Grady right over there. He'll be with us in a couple minutes. Dave First is taking in a bigger game on the north side of Chicago this weekend. So we get right to it. Class 6A got last Friday off, but tonight the big school's right into the sectional semis, and maybe the toughest test of the season for 8-1 Brownsburg as they hosted Ben Davis. We showed you earlier, Brownsburg honoring senior Matt Turk. Good to hear that Matt is doing better. Full support from the football community all over central Indiana. This game belonged to BD from the start. They scored on their first possession. Here's TD number 2. Noah Thomas turns a little play into a big one. 85 yards to be exact. 2-point conversion tacked on after that made it 14-0. Couple more scores in the second quarter for BD. It's Reese Taylor to Kashawn Tunstall. 52-yard touchdown on this one, 21-0, and they kept piling up the points after that as Brownsburg had no answer for the Giants offense. Taylor keeps it on the read option this time, an 8-yard touchdown run down the sideline and inside the pylon. Ben Davis scored all of their points before halftime, and that was more than enough because they had 49 of them. Giants advance with a big 49-13 win. They will play Avon in a 6A sectional final next Friday night. Hamilton County's got 4 Class 6A football schools. That makes it convenient to schedule these sectionals. Also makes for a guaranteed pair of rematches tonight. Michael Grady back from a doubleheader up in Fishers. Hi, Grady.
Thanks a lot, Brad. Yeah, Fishers looking for payback against Noblesville tonight, and the Carmel Greyhounds looking to avenge a Week 1 loss to Hamilton Southeastern. It was their first regular season loss to the Royals since 1997. Plenty of motivation for the Greyhounds tonight at HSC. Crazy crowd at IU Health Field. The Royals looking for their first sectional win since 2012. Opening quarter, Jake McDonald with the pass to Jalen Walker. He bobbled it, but is able to haul it in for the catch. Same drive. McDonald picked off this time by Zach Randall, making the playoff for the deflection, and the Royals have the first big play of the game. Later, though, the Greyhounds are going to get it right back as Adam Mullet's pass is intercepted by Jacob Abrams. Goes down the sidelines. Can he take it all the way? No, he's knocked out out of bounds just inside the 10-yard line, and that's where the Greyhounds capitalize. Handoff to Willie Schmidt, who takes it in for the score. Carmel wins a tight one, 17-14. Let's get to Fishers now. The Tigers hosting Noblesville, trying to avenge a 28-21 loss to the Millers from Week 3. Third quarter action. Watch this run by Michael Noble. Stays on his feet after the big hit. Takes it all the way to the 5-yard line. Looking like Beast Mode Jr. 3rd and goal for the Tigers. And Matt Wolf finds R.J. Potts for the touchdown. Tigers up 21-7. They were hoping to run away with this thing, but you can't count out Noblesville. Ensuing drive for the Millers. Ryan Barnes, watch this laser to Jackson Thurman for the touchdown. Fishers would try to run out the clock, but they would have to punt with less than 2 minutes to go. That led to this. Last chance for the Millers. Barnes nearly sacked in his own end zone. Stays upright, but he throws an interception to Seth Stonick. And the Tigers add another touchdown. They go on to win 28-14. So it's Fishers at Carmel next week for the sectional title. The Greyhounds have won the last 3 games in that series. Fishers' last one over Carmel came in 2010. Brad?
Ooh, that should be a good one, Grady. Thanks. A little bit of everything for Halloween at Perry Stadium. That's where we started our evening. Southport and Perry, a township class. It was the Andrew Mappis show for the Cards offense. watch this run. How about a little Beast Mode Jr.? Grady said over that defender at the 5-yard line and in for that score. Southport on the board first. Next time down the field, another score for Mappis. This time right up the middle. Edges his way across for the touchdown number 2. And he got another one. All of these before halftime. Third of the night. That would turn out to be enough for a Southport win. Cardinals advance 20-13. Guess what they get next? Top-ranked Warren Central. Next week, Warren, a 49-13 winner over Franklin Central. The list of unbeatens that made it to 10-0 this season, only 14 schools statewide. One of those, Roncalli. The Rebels on the road tonight against a Lebanon team that scored 62 points a week ago. The Tigers were thinking upset, and Dave Marin was in Boone County all the way to the end for what turned out to be the game of the night.
Roncalli 10-0, looking to keep the season going. The Lebanon Tigers standing in their way. This one tied at 21 to start the third. The Rebels strike first with a field goal, 24-21 lead. The Tigers would growl back. Evan Stanbaugh finds Ryan Poole the catch and big yardage. The next play, Jalen Washington runs it in, but the extra point would be blocked. 27-24 Tigers. At this point, everything in their favor. On defense, watch Evan Jones read this play and sack Derek O'Connor. Then late in the fourth, Washington, the big run, breaking tackles. He scores, but once again, the extra point, no good, 33-24. Just under 5 minutes to go. This guy with football on his phone couldn't believe what he was about to see next. Roncalli marches down the field. O'Connor finds Kenny Gillum for the touchdown. That makes it only a 2-point game. The Rebels D would stop the Tigers, and with 3 seconds left, it came down to this. Patrick Sandler's kick is good. Roncalli comes back to win, 34-33.
Great win for our guys. Our kids fought to the very end, to the very last second of the game. They made plays when we had to. Just so proud of them. Great win for our program.
Dave Marin, Friday Football Frenzy.
Dave, thanks. Great game there. Let's get another one from 3A. Bishop Chatard. Their game at Brebeuf tonight, hosting Tri-West. Visitors down 7 in the third. Jake Hill up top to Casey Cole. Wide open for the TD. That's worth a little celebration because the game was all square at 14 apiece. Momentum for the Bruins, but Chatard takes it right back. Billy Dury up top. Max McGinnis. Yeah, he came down with it. Defender all over him. Trojans get the 28-14 win. They are moving on. They'll take on Danville in the sectional finals next week. We talked about Class 6A getting last week off. Most of 5A also done playing last week. This started with unbeaten New Pal getting bounced by Columbus East. The rest of 5A opening their postseason tonight. Let's get a look at Decatur Central going to Zionsville. The Eagles might have the play of the night here. Blake Levy, Brandon Mikesell to Sam Edgel, back to Levy, and then down the field to Tommy Fawcett. Huge gainer there. It was this kind of night for the Eagles offense as they put together some big points. Mikesell runs it in for the TD. He scored 4 times in the game. Zionsville moving on. Bit of an upset here, 48-23. They get Plainfield in the sectional finals next week. On to Class 2A, Ritter and Cecina down at Key Stadium on the campus of UIndy. The Raiders made some big plays and their defense made it stick. Avery Hall takes the handoff. He's going to outrun everybody. He's going to outrun everybody else. And a couple more guys. There he goes. First TD of the night, part of a 20-0 win for the Ritter Raiders. Let's find them an opponent for the sectional finals. Would it be LAPEL or Park Tudor? LAPEL on the move late in the first quarter. Levi Frazier down the field to Drew Reed. Full extension for the catch. Takes it down inside the 5-yard line. They would switch ends to start the second quarter. LAPEL would punch this one in for a touchdown. Will Jones gets the call, runs it in for the score, and he'll get a little smooth dance afterwards, and that's worth it. 49-18, LAPEL advances. LAPEL at Ritter next week for another sectional championship. How about